Consecutive positive numbers were placed on the cells of the table below. What number is missing from the middle cell? So what is this number? Consecutive means we cannot skip any number. So let's start counting from 1, 2, next number is 3, 4, 5. So the missing number is 3. C is the correct choice. 6 plus 2. So we start counting from the bigger number, 6 and then 2 more, 7 and 8. D is the correct choice. Sharon has 10 dolls. She gave Betty one of her dolls. Okay. How many dolls does Sharon have now? So she has 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. She gave one of her doll away. So the remaining is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So D is the correct choice. This is also, she had 10 dolls. She gave one away. So there is 10 minus 1 is equal to 9. There are 2 boys and 2 dogs and no one else on the playground. How many legs are there? The picture shows only one boy, but we know that there are 2 boys and 2 dogs. So one boy has 2 legs. The other boy also has 2 legs. One doggy has 4 legs. The other doggy also has 4 legs. So if we add it up, 2 plus 2 is 4, plus 4 is 8, plus 4 is 12. Then A is the correct choice. We can also do this problem like this. One boy has 2 legs. The other boy also has 2 legs. One doggy has 4 legs. The other doggy also has 4 legs. Now, if we count all the legs, I'll get 12. Which month sometimes has only 29 days? So this is something we should know. February has either 28 or 29 days. The other months have 30 or 31 days. 7 students and a teacher are ready for a snack. There are 7 glasses of milk, 8 candy bars and 1 cup of coffee ready for them. Each student will get the same snack. Okay, how many candy bars will the teacher get with his coffee? Alright, so each student gets the same snack. So let's give 1 candy to each student. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So the remaining candy bar goes to the teacher. So the teacher will get 1 candy bar. What is the sum of the digits in the number 2011 2011? So the digits are 2, 0, 1 and 1. So if we add it up, 2 plus 0 is 2, plus 1 is 3, plus 1 is 4. C is the correct choice. Katie's doll is wearing a dress, has 2 braids and is holding 1 flower in her hand. Which picture shows Katie's doll? So we have to meet each of these conditions. So let's take the first, wearing a dress. She is not wearing a dress, so this cannot be it. She's wearing a dress, dress is fine. She has 2 braids. She has 2 braids, that's fine. So she doesn't have 2 braids, so this cannot be it. She has 2 braids, so that's fine. Is holding 1 flower. So she is holding 1 flower, but she is holding 2 flowers. So this cannot be it. Then B is the correct choice. At the end of the ski season, there are 12 pairs of ski boots left at the store. How many ski boots, counted one by one, were left at the store? So there are 12 pairs left. Each pair has 2 boots. So 12 times 2 is 24. C is the correct choice. You can also do it like this. I can draw all the pairs. So the first pair has 2 boots. Second pair has 2 boots. Similarly, I can draw all 12 pairs. And if I count it up, I'll get same answer. The picture below shows a puzzle with 1 piece missing. Which of the picture below needs to be added to the puzzle in order for it to make a picture of a cat? We can see that this is the piece that is missing. First, we notice that the part of the eye is missing. B has no eye, so it cannot be the correct choice. C again has no eyes, so it cannot be the correct choice. Then we notice that the part of the ear is missing, which is pointed. D, the ear is not pointed or is not there, so D cannot be the correct choice. A, the ear is pointed, so A must be the correct choice. Today is 3/12/2011. No item can be sold after the date shown below it. Which of the items cannot be sold? One thing to note is that in US we first write the month and then date and then the year. So let's check each choice one at a time. So choice A, we first check the year 2011. 2011 it is the same. The month is 9, which is after greater than 3, so it's in the future. In choice B, we first check the year, which is 2012, which is greater than 2011, so it is also into the future. In choice C, 2011 is same as the current year, and then the month is 7, which is greater than 3, so this is also into the future. Choice D, 2011 year is the same. The month is 2, which is less than 3, so it has already passed. So item D cannot be sold. Then D is the correct choice. In 36 years, Mark's grandmother will celebrate her 100th birthday. How old is Mark's grandmother now? That means I am 36 years short of 100. So 100 minus 36. So this is going to be 4. This is going to be 6. So currently she is 64 years old. Annie has several dogs and 4 cats. The number of her cat's ears is equal to the number of her dog's paws. How many dogs does Annie have? Alright, so I know the number of cats, that is 4. There are 4 cats, and they have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 ears. So the number of ears has to equal the number of dogs' paws. Each dog has 4 paws, so I can take these 2 ears make one doggy here, and I can take these 2 ears and make another doggy. So there are 2 doggies. So B is the correct choice. We can also think of it like this. So there are 4 cats, each have 2 ears. So 4 times 2 is, there are 8 ears. Now each doggy has 4 paws, so 8 by 4 is 2. We get the same answer. To find her toy, Mary needs to follow the path which is marked by the following signs in this order. So this is the order I need to follow. Which toy belongs to Mary? Alright, I first need to start with a triangle. So let's start with this triangle here. Then a heart. Let's go here. Then a diamond. I can go here. Then a triangle. I can go here. Then a heart. Go here. Then a diamond. The only choice is I go back there. Then a triangle, then I'm back to this triangle, then a heart, back to this heart, and a diamond. So I'm going back in circle, so definitely this path is not going to work. So let me try another one. So I start with a triangle. Let's start with the same triangle, then a heart. I go this heart, and then a diamond. I can go to this diamond now. So this is done. Then a triangle. Then I can go to this triangle. Then a heart, go to this heart, then a diamond, this triangle, and a heart, go this heart, and then a diamond here. So I end up with this toy here, right? So A is the correct choice. Similarly, you can try the other paths and you will see that, this is the only one that is going to work. We can also think of it like this. We can start from the end. We know that it has to end with a diamond. This doesn't end with a diamond, so this cannot be the correct choice. These 3 are fine. Then it has to be a heart followed by a diamond. So this is a heart followed by a diamond, which is fine. This is triangle followed by a diamond, so this is again not going to work. This is a heart followed by a diamond, which is fine. Next, triangle, heart, diamond. We know that there is no way this can be triangle, heart, diamond, so this is not going to work. So this triangle, heart, diamond. Then again, we get the same answer. The picture below shows part of a train schedule. Right now it is 8:45. Mr. Smith will go from Chicago to Indianapolis on the next train. The train will take 2 hours 45 minutes. What time Mr. Smith will arrive in Indianapolis? Alright, so right now it is 8:45. That means I have already missed this train. I have also already missed this train. So I have to catch this train, 9:15. 9:15 train I'll catch. The trip will take 2 hours 45 minutes. So plus 2 hours 45 minutes. So 45 plus 15 is 60. 60 minutes is 1 hour. So 1 borrow here. 9 plus 1 is 10 plus 2 is 12. So this is, we will reach at 12 o'clock. B is the correct choice. Katie bought 3 identical pencils, 2 identical pens, and 2 identical erasers and paid $11.60. Hannah bought 1 pencil, 2 pens, and 2 erasers and paid $8.40. How much does 1 pencil cost? Alright, so we have 3 pencil, pencil, 3 pencils, and 2 pen, and 2 eraser, and this whole thing costs $11.60. Hannah bought 1 pencil, okay, 1 pencil, 2 pens, and 2 erasers, and this costs $8.40. So the remaining is 2 pencil. So the 2 pencil must cost $11.60 minus $8.40. So this is going to be $3.20. So this is how much 2 pencils cost. So 1 pencil will be $3.20 divided by 2. So this is going to be $1.60. Right? Then C is the correct choice. Natalie folded a piece of paper in half and cut out a shape as shown in the picture, this picture. Which of the pictures below show the piece of paper after it was unfolded? So alright, so we had a piece of paper, we folded it and then cut this shape, and then when I unfold it, which of this is the correct choice? Note that, the fold line can be this, anyone, right? But looking at the choices, looks like the fold line is either this one or this one. Okay, let's just try this. So if this is the cut when it's folded, when I unfold it, so this will be like this, right? And then this. Here it will be like this. Okay. Now if I compare this, looks like A is the correct choice. Now here are some questions for you. This also looks very similar, right? So why isn't C the correct choice? Or if I take this as the fold line, looks like this could be a correct choice too. So why isn't this a correct choice? Pause the video and let me know. The reason this is not a correct choice is we are cutting it right from the edge. So basically this gap is unacceptable, right? So that's why. In this case also, since we are cutting it from the edge, right? So this gap is unacceptable. So that's why this is not a correct choice. Mr. and Mrs. Taylor have 3 daughters. The youngest is 5 years old. The middle daughter is 4 years younger than the oldest daughter and 6 years older than the youngest daughter. How old is the Taylor's oldest daughter? Alright, so this is the youngest, this is the middle, and this is the oldest daughter. Okay. Now, the youngest is 5. The middle daughter is 4 years younger than the oldest. So the age gap between these two is 4 years. And the middle daughter is 6 years older than the youngest. So this gap is 6. So if this is 5 plus 6 is 11, is the middle daughter. 11 plus 4 is 15, is the oldest daughter. Then D is the correct choice. The flowers in the flower shop were kept in 3 vases. There were 16 flowers in the first vase, 11 flowers in the second, and 17 flowers in the third vase. The owner decided to sell only buckets of 5 flowers each. After selling some buckets, she noticed that she did not have enough flowers to make another bucket. How many flowers did she have left? Alright, so there were 11, there were 16 in the first, 11 in the second, and 17 in the third, and we are selling group of 5. So if I, from here I can sell 5, 10 or 15, but no more. So if I take away 15, I have left 1. Here I can sell 5 or 10, but no more. So if I sell 10, I have 1 left. Here I can sell 5, 10, 15, no more, right? Minus 15, then I have 2 more. So even if I add the remaining flowers, 2 plus 1 is 4, I cannot have a group of another 5, right? So I'll have 4 left. D is the correct choice. Simon has 2 identical aquariums. There are 26 quarts of water in one and 42 quarts of water in the other. How many quarts of water does Simon need to pour from the second aquarium into the first in order to have the same amount of water in both? So basically, I have 2 pots. So this says 26 quarts, and I have another pot, and this says 42 quarts. Okay, I need to pour some from here to here so that they both have the same, and how much I need to pour. So the difference between these two is 42 minus 26 is 16. So this has 16 quarts excess. But if I pour all the 16 into that, this will have more, right? So what I need to do is, whatever the excess is, I have to divide it in 2 and give that much to the other one. So 16 by 2 is 8. So this is the excess water. So I have to divide this in half. So I need to take this and give this here. Give this to that. So then if I take away, we can just check. So 42 minus 8 is basically 34. And then 26, I'm giving 8 to that. Plus 8 is again 34, right? So I need to take 8 quarts. D is the correct choice. Fido the dog, Philemon the cat, and 4 monkeys together weigh 24 pounds. Fido and 1 monkey together. Okay, so let me write down. So Fido, write F, and Philemon, I write P, and then 4 monkey, I write M. They together weigh 24 pounds. So this all is 24. Okay. Fido and 1 monkey together weigh 11. So Fido and 1 monkey, this is 11. Okay. Philemon and 2 monkeys together weigh 1 pound less than Fido and 1 monkey. Okay. Philemon and 2 monkeys. So this and 2 monkey, they weigh 1 pound less than Fido and 1 monkey. So they weigh 11, so they must weigh 10, 1 pound less. Okay. Okay, each of the monkeys weigh the same. We have just assumed it. How much does Philemon weigh? So what is the weight of this? So from here, we can see that 1 monkey, right, if the remaining monkey is going to be 24 minus 11 minus 10. So this is going to be 24 minus 11 is going to be, so this is going to be 13 minus 10 is going to be 3, right? So monkey is 3 pounds, right? So I want to find the weight of this, but I know that P and 2 monkeys weigh 10. So if I take away 2 monkeys from here, so 2 monkeys will be 3 times 2 is equal to 6. So if I take out 2 monkeys from here, that will be 10 minus 6 is going to be 4. So this must be 4, right? Then B is the correct choice. Anita, Clara, Michael, and Daniel had an apple eating contest. The person who ate the most apple won. Daniel ate more apples than Clara. Alright, so Daniel ate more than Clara. The person on the top eats more. Okay. And Michael had fewer apples than Anita. That means Anita ate more than Michael. We also know that Daniel did not win. Daniel did not win. Who ate the most apples? Daniel didn't win. That means Anita must have eaten more than Daniel. Then Anita must be the winner. What number do we need to put in the first square in order to get 100 as a result after doing all the operations shown below? So what number do we need to put here so that we get 100 here? We can actually try each choice one at a time. If I put 11 here, 11 times 4 is 44, plus 2 is 46, times 2 is not 100, so we are not getting the right answer. Similarly, you can check the other choices. I have already tried, and if you put 12 here, so 12 times 4 is 48, plus 2 is 50, times 2 is 100. So this works. Then D is the correct choice. You can also do it using algebra. I don't know this, I want to find out. So I call that x times 4. So that is 4x. Then I add 2. Right? And then the whole thing I multiply by 2 and I get 100. So if I divide both sides by 2, so this will be 4x plus 2, and 100 by 2 is 50. If I take away 2 from both sides, it will be 4x, 50 minus 2 is 48. So this tells me x is equal to, if I divide both sides by 4, x is going to be 48 by 4 is 12, right? We get the same answer. Paul and John were building using identical cube blocks. Paul made the building shown in picture 1. This is the one. Picture 2 shows Paul's building as seen from above, from the top. Picture 3 shows John's building as seen from above. Alright. So this is Paul. Both. And then John made this one. Okay. Note that the number in each square indicate how many blocks are placed one on top of another in that place. Okay, this is the number that indicates that. Which of the answers shows John's building? Alright, so we need 2 and 2 stacked together. Here I have a stack of 4, so this is not going to work. This is says 2, 2, this is fine. 2, 2, this is fine. 2 and 2, this is fine. So this checks. Then we need 1, this is fine. 1, 1, so this is checks. 1 and 1, so 1, 1, this is good. 1, 1, this is good. 1, 1, this is good too. Then we need a stack of 2, this is good. So this has only 1, so this is not going to work. We need a stack of 2, this is 1, 1, again this is not going to work. So the only thing that is remaining is B, so B is the correct choice.